Gee Jeff, what is this $8,000 bill for?
Well, cost overruns, subcontractors, additional materials, just normal stuff.
Seems like a lot. Why are you charging me for materials I have supplied, and putting things where I did not ask them to be installed?
You seem confused. We have discussed this. I told you the building inspector required this.
I am not confused. I told you to put the outlet on the driveway and there is already an outlet here.
You must have been drinking. We agreed to that outlet. You are always confused.
I am never confused. You seem to have a problem. The roof you said you were installing, the metal nibblers you spoke of, and now I see you have contracted it out. How is that confused?
Well, I'm a general contractor. Metal roof is specialty, so I brought in a subcontractor for that. That is the reason for the added cost.
But you were talking, bring your metal nibblers and power brakes here. Do you even own such items?
You are confused. I said it would require metal nibblers and power brakes. Never said I had any.
So what exactly do you do?
I'm a general contractor. I take a contract and then call all my friends to do all the work. I stand around and look important, tell you how many houses I have built, and send you bills.
So do you know nothing about building, or do you just send bills and collect money?
Right, I'm a moron, but you must be an idiot to hire me.
So do you know anything about construction?
Not really. I use buzzwords like Z-bar, rebar, and 3 and 5 ply plywood. It works on most homeowners. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.
That is pretty sick.
Well, I do have experience. I have watched every episode of Home Improvement. Tim is a god.
So a tool belt makes you a contractor?
Pretty much so. Of course, the patter of a sideshow hawker and a grifter does not hurt. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.
You are one sick motherfucker.
I have been called worse.
I am sure you have. When will the job be finished?
No telling. I never know what my subcontractors are doing. Sometimes they are no shows, and I have to hire another and send the customer another bill.
When do you think the job will be finished? I have to call the movers, have carpet installed, and forward my mail.
I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years. I do not schedule moving. I just build houses and send out bills for the extras I make seem like I'm doing for free.
I have noticed that every time you imply you will do anything not on the original contract, you send a demand for immediate payment or threaten to walk off the job.
I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years. That is what I do. I have expenses, so each time I have one of my workers bend over and pick up scraps it costs me. It is only fair I pass my costs on to the homeowner.
I would have thought keeping the job site clean and safe would be included.
I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years. I'm not a street sweeper, so that is added cost.
I should call Kalosha and report you.
I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years. I know all their inspectors well. It would do you no good and delay the job for weeks.
Will you shut up about all the houses you have built already and get back to work on mine? My head is ready to explode.
That would not be good. I will have to put a lien on your house should you expire. I will add the cost of filing that to your bill. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.
Why are you not working?
We are waiting on materials. The delivery truck broke down, or the materials have not arrived yet at the lumberyard. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.
Isn't there something you could be doing with all the materials you have piled up while you're waiting?
I suppose I could start on something, but it would leave a gaping hole in your wall where wild animals would enter at night. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.
You seem to start several things at once and never finish any of them before ripping up something else.
That is exactly why you hire a professional like me. You do not understand the building trades. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years. I will have to charge you for this discussion. I will write up the bill and you will need to pay it before I can continue working. I'm a general contractor. I have built hundreds of houses and been in business for 30 years.